In the busy city of Lagos, where dreams rise with the morning sun, lived a beautiful young banker named Adiz. Every day, she walked into the bank with confidence, kindness, and a smile that brightened everyone around her. Customers loved her, co-workers admired her, and her future seemed filled with endless possibilities. Then one rainy afternoon, fate arrived at her desk. A handsome entrepreneur named Peter rushed into the bank, drenched from the heavy Lagos rain. The moment their eyes met, something magical happened. What began as a simple conversation soon became friendship. And friendship slowly blossomed into love. They spent beautiful evenings walking beside the Lagos waterfront, watching the sunset paint the sky with golden colors. They shared laughter, dreams, and promises of forever. From romantic beach dates with roasted corn and coconut to unforgettable moments by the ocean, their love grew stronger every day. Then one evening, beside the sparkling waters of Lagos, Peter knelt down with a ring in his hand. With tears of joy in her eyes, Adiz said yes. Their families celebrated. Wedding plans began. The future looked perfect. But life had a different chapter waiting. One evening, while Adiz worked late at the bank, armed robbers stormed the building. Fear filled the banking hall. Customers screamed. Workers ran for safety. But Adiz stood her ground. Despite the danger, she refused to give the criminals access to the vault. Her courage saved lives. But it came at a terrible cost. During the struggle, Adiz was badly injured. As sirens echoed through the Lagos streets, paramedics rushed her to the hospital. Meanwhile, Peter received the devastating phone call. His heart nearly stopped. Without hesitation, he rushed to her side. For days, he sat beside her hospital bed, holding her hand and praying for a miracle. Then came the heartbreaking news. The doctors explained that her recovery would be long and uncertain. Through a rainy hospital window, wondering if her dreams were over. But Peter never left. Kneeling beside her, he held her trembling hands and made a promise. "I didn't fall in love with your strength alone. I fell in love with your heart. And that will never change." His words became her hope. The road ahead was painful. Every step felt impossible. Every day brought new struggles. There were moments when she fell. Moments when tears replaced hope. But every time she stumbled, Peter was there to lift her up. Together, they fought through the pain. Together, they refused to give up. Then one unforgettable day, Adiz took her first steps without assistance. The room erupted with joy. Peter stood there with tears streaming down his face, applauding the woman he never stopped believing in. Soon, her bravery became national news. Across Nigeria, people shared her story. The courageous banker who risked her life to protect others became a symbol of strength and inspiration. Then came a night she would never forget. At a prestigious award ceremony in Lagos, Adiz walked proudly onto the stage to receive a National Bravery Award. The audience rose to their feet. The applause seemed endless. As she held the award in her hands, someone unexpected began walking toward the stage. It was Peter. The crowd watched in silence. Then, before the entire audience, Peter dropped to one knee. Holding out a ring, he smiled through tears. "My love, you survived the darkest storm. And I still want forever with you. Will you marry me?" Overwhelmed with emotion, Adiz cried tears of joy. And once again, she said yes. The crowd erupted into cheers. Months later, surrounded by family, music, and tradition, Adiz and Peter celebrated a magnificent Nigerian wedding. They danced. They laughed. They celebrated the victory of love over pain. The woman who once feared she had lost everything had gained something even greater. A love that stayed through every storm. And as the sun set over the Lagos skyline, Adiz and Peter walked hand in hand toward their future. Not as two people who had escaped hardship, but as two hearts that had conquered it together. Because true love isn't measured by the easy days. It's measured by who stays when life becomes difficult. And in the end, the banker found something far more valuable than money. She found a heart that never gave up on her.